can't use the bathroom. I gotta use it. Wait on. Mr. Randy, can I use the bathroom? Look it up. Mr. Randy, can I use the bathroom? No! Rock, paper, scissors! Who's good to go to the bathroom first? I'm good to go. Whoa. Rock. Magic. Magic comes from true power. Oh boy, when will we ever see this classroom again? Oh. Hello? Ooh, nobody in here. Oh, never mind. Yo, what is up, Roman?
Sometimes I just want to go right for like the sack or get the running back that way instead of contain. Yeah, I'll do that sometimes too. Oh, I guess nobody gets up, right? Yeah. Good ball. Go for a cheap shot on the quarterback instead of, yeah, on the edge. Yep. Oh, somebody turned the water on for me. Look at
Wonderful.
that. I guess somebody just let it burn off.
Ah. Magic. Oh. Yo, I need to go over there. Yo, what's up? Yo, you want me? You going over here? Okay. Look at that little lizard. See that little lizard right there? Look at that little lizard. There's one right there. Yo, what's up? How you doing, man? Doing good. Yeah, I just saw Isaac over there. Yes. That's a spider. Look at it. That's not on me. I thank goodness that didn't get on me. I would not want a spider on me. I remember there was a time where there was a spider on me. It was like a couple weeks ago or a week ago, but I remember it was on my arm, and I was like, "Ooh!" And I got up, and I was like, kill that thing, kill it.
Yeah. Fell asleep last night. I can't believe it.
Okay, I'm gonna knock the door for you. Thank you. Well, we gotta.
What? Oh no, that's a bad thing. That's a bad idea.
Oh, all right. Actually, that's. I need to move that. Yes. Oh. Bless you. Mr. Aiden, what's another word for a pose? Okay. Mr. A, where should I put my quiz at? Okay. Hey, they sharpened my pencil. That's pretty much everybody. You know what Hunter did? You know what Hunter did? Because he got the quiz done first. He cheated. Hmm. That's Roman. I told Owen that Hunter cheated.
You probably did.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Hey there, students. Tom Ritchie here at the Marco Learning Studio. We want to think about taking ourselves back to 1787 and seeing people's first impression of the Constitution. And some of them weren't so impressed. Now, the Articles of Confederation, as we mentioned elsewhere, weren't working. They weren't effective in giving us some sufficient order to go with our liberty. And a lot of Americans knew there's something wrong here and something needs to be done. So the solution was to call a convention in Philadelphia and get together and amend the Articles and figure out how is it that we can make the Articles of Confederation work. So these people got together at Philadelphia and they came out of there and they said, hey, we've got this whole new document we put together. And it's like, what? I mean, we sent you there to amend the Articles, and now we've got this new document that, first of all, gives these strange new powers to the central government, the power to tax, the power to control interstate commerce. It creates 3 branches of government, not just a Congress, but then an executive branch headed by a single individual, one person in charge of administering the whole executive branch. Then there is a federal judiciary on top of that, and there is a federal court system on top of that. And a lot of people looked at this and they thought, this seems kind of counter-revolutionary. We fought a revolution in order to get rid of this outside government that had control over the states and threatened the liberties of the American people. Some folks asked, what is this? This looks like it's going to be the British 2.0. And these people, during the debates on the ratification of the Constitution, now ratification means to approve the Constitution. There was a process defined in the Constitution, whereas the Constitution will be ratified by 9 out of 13 states. It'll take effect when 9 states ratify. Those who opposed the Constitution became known as anti-federalists, while those who supported the Constitution were known as federalists. Now, what we have here are 2 things that we want to keep in mind.
Nah, bro, Roman.
Federalism
Yeah,
and
that's the opposite of what he
republicanism.
just said.
Now,
Roman.
federalism is where we
Imagine,
have 2
Roman.
levels
Imagine
of government.
9 out
You
of
have
11
a central
states.
government, and then you have state governments, and each of those governments has its own sovereign power. So there are things that the states can do that the federal government cannot control. Now, that is distinct from a unitary government, where you have a national government,
That's
and
valid.
then you have local governments that only have the powers that the national government gives them. So when you have a system of federalism, some powers are shared, some powers are only held by the central government, and some powers are only
Who
held
lays
by
their
the
hand like
states.
this?
So
Who
is this
lays their hand like
constitution
that?
a federal constitution, or does it
No, but wait,
create
he's
a
holding it in a
national
weird way. He's like this.
unitary government?
He's holding
Now,
his
the
head up a little
other
bit
thing
like
we want to
this.
think about
No,
here
he's
is
like
the
this.
principle of republicanism. Now, when we have a
He's
Republican
barely even
form of
touching his
government,
arms.
that means that it is a government that is
Like
accountable
he's
to the
doing it
people,
right.
a
He's
government that
just
can be
doing it
controlled
wrong.
by the people, a government that answers to the people. So our 2 big questions here. Does the Constitution create a federal government? And does the Constitution create a Republican government? Now, the anti-federalists, they believed that the Constitution would create a government that is neither federal nor Republican. It will create a unitary government that is beyond the control of the people. Now, they use pseudonyms like Brutus. Now, if we think of the name Brutus, we think of the conspiracy to assassinate Julius Caesar. So, to the anti-federalists, the Constitution is going to be a Caesar to the American Republic that is going to transform our revolutionary government into a dictatorship. Now, the Federalists claim that the Constitution is both federal and Republican. That even though this Constitution grants new powers to the government, that there are sufficient checks and balances to keep this from getting beyond the control of the American people. Furthermore, they argue that the Constitution does have safeguards to protect the rights of the states and the people. Now, the writers of the Federalist Papers use the pseudonym Publius, coming from an old consul of the Roman Republic that people suspected him of trying to make himself a king and bring back the Roman monarchy. Now, Publius Valerius Publicola, as he was called, the people's friend, he demonstrated to the Roman people that no, I'm actually not a king. Actually,
His name is Publius, but he doesn't allow any pubic hair.
anybody trying to set themselves up as the king in Rome is going to be killed. And so this is what they're saying here when you think about Publius. The writers of the Federalist Papers, they understand what the anti-federalists are trying to say, that the Constitution is going to create this national monarchy, if you will. And what they're saying by choosing the pseudonym Publius is no. You might suspect that the Constitution is going to do that, but the Constitution is your friend. Now, in the Philadelphia Convention, there were several states that ratified the Constitution very quickly, starting with Delaware. Close like dominoes fall. But the problem with the Federalists is that the dominoes. Now, even though only 9 of 13 states have ratified the Constitution, if 2 of those non-ratifying states are Virginia and New York, 2 of the largest states and also strategically located, it's going to be kind of hard to form a government that Virginia and New York aren't on board with. So we want to note that the Federalist Papers are a collection of 85 essays written by James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, and John Jay. Now, out of those 85, John Jay only wrote 5 of them. So we're not going to mention him again. He got a strong start. He wrote numbers 2 through 5, and then later on, he just turned slack or got sick or whatever, and wrote 1 more. So he only wrote 5 of them. We're not going to talk about him again. But 85 essays, all addressed to the people of the state of New York. Now, the state of New York was Hamilton's home state. Now, James Madison, who was from Virginia, decided that he was going to help out. So most of this is done by James Madison and Alexander Hamilton, writing to the people of the state of New York. Now, what we want to note here is that the Federalist Papers are often misunderstood to be an expository exercise. Papers that are just written to explain the Constitution to people. That all they're trying to do is, hey, here's what the Constitution says. But that's not primarily what they're trying to do. That this was a persuasive exercise. This was written to an audience of people who were on track not to ratify the Constitution. So the primary purpose of the Federalist Papers was not just to explain what the Constitution said, but to try to persuade people that this proposed government is both federal and republican. And it is not a threat to the rights of the states, to federalism, or to the liberties of the people, republicanism. This is demonstrated very well by James Madison in Federalist 45, where he wrote, "The powers delegated by the proposed Constitution to the federal government are few and defined. Those which are to remain in the state governments are numerous and indefinite." Now, we want to note here that when you look at Madison's Federalist Papers, there's a little bit different of a tone than Hamilton. Now, James Madison most famously wrote Federalist 10 and Federalist 51. And in these essays, Madison, even though Madison is trying to persuade people to ratify the Constitution, he really believes in what he's writing. Madison seems to truly believe that the Constitution created a good balance between the central government and the states, that it gave the central government enough power, but that it still protected the rights of the states. Madison's writing is much more academic. It's actually quite boring when you read Madison because he's really nerdy in his explanations and really trying to make sure that people realize from his perspective that the states are going to be safe, the people are going to be safe. Now, Alexander Hamilton, on the other hand, really envisioned, when you look at the notes from the Constitutional Convention, Hamilton envisioned a unitary national government. That's what he wanted. And for Hamilton, the Constitution was really a means to an end in order to bring about a stronger central government that would get the pesky states kind of out of the way. So when Hamilton's writing, you can see that he's trying a little harder. Hamilton's got kind of a used car salesman vibe. Sometimes I refer to Hamilton as the greatest economist in the history of the United States, and I mean that as a compliment. Because Hamilton is trying to say, no, you don't need to be scared of this. You don't need to be scared of that. This government's going to be harmless. And then later on, Hamilton is going to use the Constitution to promote as centralized the government as he could get. We're going to especially see this in Federalist 78, where Hamilton is writing, no, you don't have to worry about the judiciary. It's going to be the least dangerous branch. You're barely going to notice it. And of course, in Federalist 84, where Hamilton writes, the Constitution doesn't need a Bill of Rights because there's already stuff in there to limit the power of the central government. So you don't really need a Bill of Rights. In fact, it's actually kind of dangerous. At this point, we want to take note of the overall objective of the Federalist Papers, which was not only to get the Constitution ratified, but to get the Constitution ratified as it was, as it came out of Philadelphia without any amendments whatsoever. Now, in that sense, it was a partial success because the Constitution was ratified. The New York Ratifying Convention voted 30 to 27 to ratify the Constitution. Now, when you do the math there, if 2 delegates would have voted the other way, New York would not have ratified the Constitution. So it was a razor thin margin. But also, why did they vote 30 to 27? And that is because delegates in Virginia and New York were assured that if the Constitution is ratified, the first thing that will be done is to add a Bill of Rights that will protect the rights of the people and the state. So in that sense, the writers of the Federalist Papers did not get exactly what they wanted, but the Constitution was ratified, and the Federalist Papers remain a great source of information about the Constitution and the Constitution as it was understood at that time, and what people who ratified the Constitution understood that they were ratifying. It's always a pleasure.
Wakey, wakey. Oh, look. Back to videos. You listening to it?
So separation of powers.
Yeah.
The national government is divided into 3 separate branches: legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. They put them in this order because that's the legislative branch is the most important branch. The main job of the legislature is to make laws. Say, no, it's your fault. Your fault. No, it's your fault. So it's on. And then we have the executive. Here the Constitution is a little less powerful. Section 1. The executive branch is obviously more than just one guy. The executive branch.
Can I be honest? I'm kind of bored. Not gonna lie. I'm bored. I forgot what this class is. I can be able to go on my phone and watch videos, or talk to my friends or whatever.
Has only 3 sections instead of 4. Of course, today don't really look like. Here's the first sentence. The judicial power of the United States shall invest in one Supreme Court and such inferior courts. Congress may from time to time ordain ever. It needs the framers realize that the entire United States would be more. But notice right there in the sentence that Congress will create all. This leads us nicely into the second important. Yeah. I'm gonna need a little help with checks and balances. So let's do that part. So checks and balances is a confusing term because it implies 2 things. Really, it would be better to think of them as checks and balances, although that might be confusing to people who are. Anyway, the point here is that each of the branches has a limit or check the other 2. Just create the balance between 3 separate. So the
same way that the Constitution lays the legislature in great detail, it also gives the legislature the greatest number of checks and other branches of legislative power. So the framers of the Constitution were really concerned about the president becoming a tyrannical figure allocating short and reserved checks. So the Constitution gives the legislature a lot of power over the executive. House of Representatives impeach the president. Then the Senate can remove the president from office, but only if 2/3 of the senators vote for impeachment. The Senate can also check the president for an official power rejected. This is known as replacement consent. Neither branch of Congress can investigate executive activities in offices. If the president vetoes a law, Congress, with a 2/3 vote in both houses, will override the veto. Congress can also refuse to pass laws the executive wants. Probably most important, they can refuse to appropriate programs. You might think that since the judiciary is the third and presumably the least important branch, Congress would have fewer checks on it. You're wrong. Here are the ways that the legislative branch can limit the judicial branch. Congress can impeach and remove judges as the president. This can be a bunch of precedent.
Where's Cooper?
The Senate can reject judicial nominations.
He's out what? Oh, hunting? So you're like, I gotta go to school. I'm going hunting.
Congress can pass new laws that override Supreme Court decisions, as long as the decisions aren't based on the Constitution. So what is that? There's a very last super drastic resort. Congress can propose amendments to the Constitution as it did before we had 15th Amendments overruling the decision. Looks like the parameters of the super president for most of the executive branch. How the executive basically the executive branch legislature in the following ways. Presidents can veto laws that don't go into effect. President can call. They can't make them pass new laws. The executive branch carries out the laws, may do so in ways that are contrary to the so this rarely happens. The president is given the Senate, which is one of his only real powers. The president nominates Supreme Court justices, and this can change the way the court works. He also nominates federal court justices, and this shapes the entire process. The president can pardon people convicted by the courts, which is subject to justice. And can also, in his capacity, carry out the laws, carry out decisions. So you can see that even with the number of checks that the executive branch is weaker than the legislature. Not as weak as the judiciary branch. Many political scientists consider the judiciary the weakest. Without legislative and executive action, it doesn't have a whole lot to do. Being the weakest, judiciary also has the fewest checks of the other two branches. Here's what it can do. The judiciary tricks the legislature by declaring its laws unconstitutional. The Chief Justice presides over impeachment. The judiciary tricks the executive branch by declaring executive act unconstitutional. A really good example of this was Youngstown Cheese and Fruit Company versus Sawyer. Super important case. Look it up. Look it up. The court also issued warrants for crime cases. Again, presides over impeachment trials in the Senate. The big check that the court has is invalidating laws and executive acts. We'll talk about how courts actually do this and where they got this power in a later episode. Some of you are probably saying, here's all the information, but why do we have text analysis in the first place? You might say, let's go to the top level. So the framers of the Constitution were terrified of the tyrannical central government that was struggling for rights like British. So the national government is separated. Each branch is able to check the other. This makes it more difficult for the government to act in ways that harm the rights of citizens. One of the best explanations of this comes from, you guessed it, in this case, 51, was written by James Madison, who also wrote about the Constitution. I don't know who he's talking about. It really is a shame that he's not. In Federalist 51, the title of which and balances Madison, great security, the concentration of the several powers of the State Department consists in giving to those who administer each department the necessary constitutional means and personal motives to use its purpose. For the others, it may be a reflection of human nature. The branches should be necessary to control the uses of government. But what is government itself? The greatest of all states. He wrote with Madison. Remember that when people say that the framers of the Constitution
Come on. Yo, you been to North Carolina before? I've been to North Carolina. I only stayed there for like one night though. And then we went to Florida. Ugh. I'm ready. I'm ready to go to lunch, honestly.
Mogs.
That's some wild noises.
It was a good nap.
You know what's funny, Hunter? I haven't seen shit that looks like that. Yes. Okay. Sweet Caroline. Yes. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Let's go. What is it? Okay. That's good. Very good. What's up?
This is not donated. Ridiculous. Trust me, I tried. Really? Definitely.
Hours later.
Yeah.
I'm literally ready for cheese right now. Bread. I don't like the bread. You're weird.
Dang, you got 2 corn dogs? Awesome. I'm dipping these. Ugh. Ugh. Gotta put this right here. What in the?
I hate
In
the
the-
bread. No. I don't like corn dogs, so I'm just gonna take the bread off and eat the hot dog.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
I don't like it.
Ugh. Yo, can you open this up for me, Roman?
I can't. Not. I have to use my teeth on mine. So.
What, the mustard ones?
Yeah.
I just got them right now.
Alright, try opening them up.
Yours is impossible.
Yeah, I don't get how you open these. I remember you opened them once in a while, and all of a sudden, one of them were like, "Oh, you're hard to open."
These speakers back will say no.
Ugh. Gotta use my muscle. That means I gotta use my mouth. Ah. Got mustard on my shorts.
Yo, what's up, Jacob?
Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? That should be good enough. Bro, I got mustard on my shorts.
Never sat in a cafeteria since I've been in high school, guys. I've never been
We eat lunch in the movie.
bro.
Because there was one gross trays of french fries. How did you get there all along?
What is in this milk?
Bussin'?
Check the date.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the date's totally fine. It's not expired. I was about to say, what is inside that milk?
It's probably still frozen.
Probably.
I just took the bread off of it.